think I'm live. I'm gonna send out my alert real quick, and then we're gonna do some art. So let me send out my alerts, and then we're gonna do the thing, as it were. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, good job, Wisp, on the first. Congratulations. Let me do. Sorry if I'm really quiet. Also, I don't know what my audio levels are like right now. So, let me know how I sound. It may not be awesome, but hello, Comment. Welcome in. It's good to see you on stream. It's been a sec. Also, thank you, Heidi. Um, I have to put my hi, Koi Beans. I have to put my tablet on my lap because it's so big. Um, that's okay. Um, okay, we're gonna jump over to here. Um, Let me know if you guys can hear the music. If you can't, I need to mess with it some more. It is the Lemonade Man. Hello, Ploymaker. It's been a sec. It's nice to see you. Okay. So it doesn't look like the music is coming through, but I don't know why. This worked for my D&D stream. You like beans, garlic, and noodles. That's pretty good. I like garlic and noodles, but I'm not a big fan of beans. Hmm. Yeah, I can see that in my audio. I don't know why it's not working though. Why would you do this to me? Hang on. Okay. Uh, well. Oh. Oh. Is it can you hear it now? Can you hear it? Did I do it? Did I fix it? It might be really really quiet compared to me though, or really loud compared to me. But hopefully you guys can hear it. Um Let me know. I'm so good at technology. You don't hear music yet. Uh-oh. Well, isn't that problematic? Oh, okay, hang on. What about now? What about now? Because now it looks quite loud at my audio levels. Also, sorry, I totally just punched my microphone. It isn't a Lemonade Prince stream without a little bit of scuff. Because I don't want it to be really loud. Oh, hello, Jax. Hang on, let me pull up my chat. Hello. Pop out chat. Let me pull up the version of the chat where I can see. Okay, because I'm really worried because I am a little soft spoken that it'll be too loud. But hello everyone. Hi. Okay. I think we're good. I think I can start drawing. Hopefully. But yeah. Basically, if I don't do this rendering on stream, it's not going to happen. So you guys are going to have to bully me into making sure it gets done. Also, I saw the hydrate. Let me make sure I do that. There we go. I hope everyone's been well. It's so nice to see you all. Also, yes, I know the eye isn't clipped. Yes, yes, Captain. Yes, sir. I want to try to render this hair in a way that's really light and flowy. I want it to look really, really pretty. So we will see if I can make that happen. Okay. Okay. You're finally home. Yay. Oh my goodness. I'm sure that's the best feeling. Um, Thank you, Bob. I hope you're talking about the model I'm working on it and not Playmaker's cats, which is also but they're also very cute. I'm trying to figure out because I've seen some really cool rendering styles lately that I want to try to emulate a little bit, and I'm not sure how. So this entire stream might just be me fighting with hair. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully this model will be available for people to use, but that'll be once it's finished, which could take a while. I don't know. I want to finish it hopefully kind of soon-ish, but I also don't want to rush it because I want it to be something I'm happy with. But yeah, I have been playing around with my art style and with my medium. I have been making a lot of 3D work in a sculpting app I found on my phone that is, oof, I got the hiccups. Really fun to work with. So I'm really enjoying that. Uh, I also need to decide if I want to do like a very blendy shading style or something a little bit blockier. Because my instinct with hair, hopefully render, unless you're talking about something you're doing, in which case, suffer alongside me. Who is render, an enemy of the court, an evil, evil being. I like these colors, at least. I don't know if I like this style, but I like the color. Oh, is it? Hang on, hang on. Let me try something. Where's my mouse? Oh, it's because I'm looking down and up, I think. Okay. Oh, hang on. I should probably get rid of that. Get out of here. How about now? As a treat. Where's my. There it is. I dropped my pen. Hopefully, this looks okay. I have also an idea. I want to do kind of a a, a highlight, kind of like that I pick out like this. I really like the way this looks when people do it. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. That's not what I want. Now, ah, I want it to look really nice and like soft and sleek, kind of luxurious. That's kind of the goal with this model is a very luxurious look. Why is it like that? Okay, hang on. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I like this, but it also kind of makes me not want to do the line art. Like, I feel like that looks better if I turn the line art off. I could also do something like that. I don't know. Hello, Jax. It's nice to know that you have audio for now. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. I've officially finished my first week of classes here at university. I'm very proud of myself. Um, think that this front strand is where is it? Hang on, where are you? That's not what I want. There we go. Okay, hang on. Ooh, congratulations. 1 year on T is a big milestone. It, it, it. There we go. But I really like my classes so far. I think my professors are very nice, and I've had a good time. I'm hopeful that I can continue feeling this successful and happy because I've really liked college so far. Yeah, my professors have all been really lovely actually. Been really nice. Overlay at 53. Perfect. Okay. Um, I have some really fun classes too. Like I have an intro to VR, the history of VR technology class that is super fun. I really enjoy it. Um, and I get access to a VR lab, so I'm hopeful I'll be able to play around in VR some, which will be really exciting. Color dodge at 22. Oop, no, get out of here. Color color dodge at 20, 20, 20, 20, 22, please. There we go. Oh, that's not. That's there we go. I'm very happy with this. And then 43. I'm gonna flatten all these hair strands as well because I don't plan on actually rigging all of these layers separately. I would like to put maybe a catch light that I can actually rig. Thank you, Jax. I really appreciate that. I'm glad to see you. I hope you've been doing well. Oh, we need to zoom out for that strand. But this is also the first time rigging a model with long hair, which is very exciting. I just spit on my freaking thingy. That's gross. By thingy, I mean drawing tablet. It's been a long day. You've been doing all right. Well, I'm glad you've been doing at least all right. I hope it's good all right and not hanging in there all right. But I've been. I get it. I get that. I'm proud of you. I know that can be really hard to do. Um, I'm trying to figure out how I want to shade these really long strands because I want to give them kind of the at least the illusion of actual depth. But I don't actually know how to shade long flat strands. So, we'll see what happens. I don't know. That could be all right. I'm um I'm hopeful I can just use the rake brush and hide most of my wrongdoings because I found that the rake brush helps a lot with hair. You can just hide a lot of the crimes you've done. But I'm really glad that you guys have all been able to stop by. I I've been having a lot of fun on campus, but it makes me miss streaming. I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks to figure out a proper stream schedule. Also, I'm redoing these hands because I hate them. The back fingers are probably all right. I just need to redo those front fingers because they look bad. 53. But I always struggle with stylizing hands from the side, so I'm not surprised. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think of if I have anything interesting to share. I haven't been doing a whole lot. Um, I ordered some plushies, and they will be coming in the mail soon. So I'm very excited about that. Uh, very hopeful that I can continue to make my dorm a space where I really feel comfortable. Yeah, of course. I really appreciate that, Jax. That's incredibly sweet. You're never ever obligated to stay here, and the fact that you guys choose to spend your time with me is incredibly flattering. I really appreciate it. This strand, because it's so long, might require a few more layers than what I was doing with the short one. That's okay. This is all very experimental because I'm trying to figure out what I like to how I like to do this. Ooh, I scratched my forehead and the model did not know what to do about that. Oh, Jax, you're so sweet. I really appreciate it. I think we're gonna go in and erase some of this highlight. Just a touch. Not all the way. Oh. What did you roll? What did you roll? Mm, I have so many brushes. So okay. That's all right. That's all right. It takes a second because of the stream delay. We had a point when we were playing Breath of the Wild where we could not see the stream because we decided to roll lots of dice, and so there were more dice than gameplay. But it was very funny, so all crimes are forgiven. Oh, my computer does not love all of the things I'm running right now. That's okay. Oof. 16% on color dodge, or probably closer to like 22% color dodge. Oh, is it not showing up? Hang on. Where are you? Come on, do your thing. Hang on. I can probably fix that. Oh, yes, I forgot. There we go. Should be working now. I have to roll a die for it to acknowledge that dice are being rolled. Hang on. It's a bit fussy, but everything is on my stream. Yes, frog roll. I think one of the problems I struggle with most in hair rendering is to make it look like the color I want it to. Because I want to have hair that looks like specific colors, but I also want to have very rich and color variation in my shading. And I struggle to strike a balance. Hmm. I like that little purple guy. Hop, 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 hop. I'm really excited to rig this. I want to do, I have these pearls on the face. I want to give them kind of like a sparkling effect. And I want to put glitter on the model because I want to rig glitter because I don't think I've done that before. Oh, I didn't finish rigging this top bit. Oh, oh, oh no. We're missing crucial pieces of the hair. Good catch. I think the thing is, I think I'm good at shading hair. I think that the way I do it is boring. I want to do it in a fun, dynamic way, and instead I don't know. I don't feel that I quite capture that with my work. But the only way you can improve is to practice. So that's what I'm doing. Worst comes to worst, if I really think it turned out wrong, I can come back and do it again. I definitely don't spend as much time shading long hair as I do short hair, though. Which is probably because I have short hair, and so I'm kind of biased to include it in my character designs. But I do love the way long hair can be experimented with both compositionally and in rigging. So I'm very excited to do some good swooshy hair physics. There we go. Oh, all right. Sorry, I keep forgetting to talk. I've just kind of been getting in the groove and starting to draw, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you know. Okay, I actually quite like this. It's not a sentiment I experience often with my hair shades. That's pretty. That makes me pretty happy. Hang on. Yeah, I like to try and pick highlights out of each strand so that I can really make them all look unique. But if I do that too much, it kind of looks overly glossy, which is something I feel happened with my model's hair. I don't know. I want to redo it someday, but I want to get a little better at both art and rigging before I do. And also maybe get better tracking. That's okay. I say that a lot right now. Yeah, it's been kind of a boring week. I'm also very tired. I have been trying to walk more, but I didn't bring my wheelchair to college like I probably should have, and so my body hurts quite badly. But the painkillers make me really drowsy, and I wanted to stream. After stream, I need to remember to go get my laundry. Don't let me forget. I don't think anything will happen if I do, but it seems a bit inconsiderate to leave my laundry in the communal washer and dryer. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that. Good catch. Oh, yeah, I'll be all right. Just tired. One of the perks of being chronically ill, you know. Um, yeah, don't be too worried. It's just me being overly tired. I'm hoping to join a club to learn sword fighting because I think that would be really cool. To be able to actually use a sword effectively. But also, I am a huge nerd. I want to learn. The club is for, I believe, kendo, which is a form of Japanese sword fighting. but I'd love to learn more Western styles like fencing. I think I just want to collect weapons and weaponry technique. I think maybe the answer here. I really love the art of both martial arts and I guess just weaponry because I think it's really fun. I don't do it nearly often enough. I used to work out quite a bit using my axe. Oh oh, I think my music ran out. Hang on, let me go fix that. Yes, I'm very excited. Um, I'm hopeful that I'll be able to learn. Hopefully, even in my chair. Although the club may need to request funding from the university for wheelchair accessible equipment. So we'll see what happens. But I'm very excited. I also want to learn archery someday. I think that would be very cool. I want to be dangerous. I don't know about that. I think it's really fun to see what I can do with my body, you know? If anyone in chat is learning a martial art, I would love to hear what you're learning and, what brought you to it. That was not the correct decision. So I'm having a problem now where I want to pick out a highlight kind of here, but it doesn't make any sense with the way the hair is shaped. But if I don't have it, I feel it looks kind of naked. So I don't know what to do. I might just do something like this and then pull the top highlight down a little. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. Yeah, I think I like this. Sorry, but this is what you guys didn't see for the model that I'm using right now is hours of just me fussing around with hair highlights. Genuinely, it took me 3 days. Um, it was absolutely wild. But it was a good distraction because it was in the days leading up to my hip surgery, and I was pretty anxious, and I didn't really have anything else to focus on. So it was nice to be able to throw myself wholeheartedly into something I was working on. And everything turned out great because then after my surgery, I was able to spend some time rigging it and end up with a model I was really happy with because I didn't have anything else to do. I didn't watch everything that I wanted to watch. I didn't watch as much TV as I thought I would. Yeah, that's fair. I also did Taekwondo for a while and I really enjoyed it, but I don't remember why I stopped. I think scheduling, honestly, was the issue. Hmm. Oh boy. Oof. And sports can be really difficult when you're trans. So I do get that as well. I kind of want to redo my top highlight layer. Oop, hang on, because I feel like I got a little muddied. I don't know. I might do that. I like this music, but also it reminds me of Planet Zoo, which I would love to stream. I streamed it once. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm very sorry. I really enjoy swimming. It's really good for your joints, actually. Of all the sports, one of the better ones for people who do have joint issues or other bodily health struggles. There we go. Okay. Now I can kind of brush these out a little. But it can also be really difficult because first of all, pools aren't everywhere, and also because of social reasons, which is a shame because I really enjoy swimming. I've never considered basketball because I'm very short, so it's never been something I really thought about it. I don't know that it would be especially good. Although I suppose in a wheelchair, everyone's the same height. Maybe wheelchair basketball. Which, fun fact, you don't actually need to be a full time or even part time wheelchair user to play wheelchair basketball. Many leagues will accept you even if you are just like able bodied, which is really cool. I also just don't really like sports, so I haven't really looked into doing any. I like being physically active, but I don't enjoy sports nearly as much, I think, as I used to. That is the same height as me, actually, which is pretty funny. Why does this look weird? Sorry, sorry. I imagine that was probably a little dizzying. My bad. Okay. I see what I did. Okay. I think I over rendered this whole segment is the problem. Which happens. But now that I've realized my mistake, I can easily correct it. I think part of the issue is I like to be kind of methodical about how I render, but for this look I don't have a method yet. I'm just kind of going based on vibes. So it's pretty easy for me to bungle it, as it were. Oh, that's really unfortunate, Jax. I'm very, very sorry. My chem teacher was lovely. I adored her, but I struggled in chem because it was very, very difficult, and my brain is not built for chemistry. It is built for draw pretty shiny gober. I'm actually very, very happy with this hair. I'm very surprised. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to do a stretch. Everybody remember to unshrimp, and if you have to be a shrimp, please be a shrimp with good posture. Okay. We are, by the way, listening to the D&D playlist because I could not get the lo-fi to download. So, if you guys were curious what we are listening to, it is currently, I believe, Krosovic is the file name I've saved it under. Uh, I almost wonder if I need to work kind of like biggest down. I wonder if that would help. I don't know. Like by biggest down, I mean have a larger brush first. That's really unfortunate, Jax. That's really the worst feeling. I'm very sorry. I hope you don't have to deal with that teacher anymore. Oh, well, that's one solution. I've known a couple of folks who've dropped out, but I don't think anyone had ever, well, anyone in my social circle ever dropped out of the school I went to. But the school I went to was kind of like a big deal if you got in, even though it was just a high school, because there was a test that you had to take, and so people usually really wanted to go when they were there. Well, that is, I'm not going to say awesome, but fortunate for sure. Here we go. Oh, my nose itches. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, I'm tired. Jeez, oh Pete. Um, Hang on. We're gonna check something very quick. Boom, 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 boom. Really? Only 30 minutes? Okay, well, we'll go till 10:30 then. That math took way too long. Oh, That's the worst. I'm so sorry. Oh, oh, ah, I figured it out. What? You are 57 over. Nope, stop. Alright. Well, I've been pretty proud of myself. I've really been doing pretty well at socializing and making friends. I've met some really lovely people here. Hopefully one of whom I'll be able to stream with because they also stream. She's really lovely, and we've been hanging out quite a bit. We had dinner. Yeah, probably wise. Um, I've been really liking the dining hall food because I can just go and get food when I'm hungry, and they have a really good pasta bar thing where I can eat Alfredo pasta pretty much every day. Maybe not the best for my health, but boy, it's so good. I'm a simple man. I see pasta. I eat pasta. All right. And then we're going to do 20% on color dodge. Nope, that is not color dodge. That is still not color dodge. There we go. Uh, I don't know if it's well made pasta. It is pretty much plain cooked pasta with I was going to say can, but I've watched them pour it out of the bag. So out of the bag Alfredo sauce. Um, and it is like my favorite thing in the world. I love pasta and I love Alfredo. I really also want to do like highlights that I can rig. Now that I've brought up the idea, I really want to because I think it'll look really good. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's quite late, and I need to add a little bit more dark depth to this back hair. Just something I struggled with a lot when I was rendering my first model's hair was trying to get depth without making any one piece look weird because it did have to kind of go on the back. I think that's good. I like that. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'm actually starting to be really happy with this. Let's save our work. Reminder to any artists drawing along. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Jax. Um I feel like when I'm more relaxed, it sounds not nicer, but I feel like I pass better, which means anxiety about passing makes me pass worse, ironically. What are you? Oh, you're this. Okay. That's awesome. I'm really glad. Not passing and being misgendered are really upsetting and something I experience more than I would like to. But it's been really minimal since I've gotten to university, which I'm really happy about. I think also my voice has dropped some, which, I'm also glad about. I really like this strand of hair, how I kind of gave it like a twist. Oh, hang on. But giving hair strands little oh, that's amazing. Congratulations. Um Giving hair strands this little twist is one of my favorite things to do. I will always try and share my pronouns, but I do like when people can, I guess, guess correctly. It's nice. But it means all these injections I'm doing aren't for nothing. Because boy, would that suck if they just weren't doing anything. I am not a fan of needles, turns out. But I am glad I can do them myself. Because I was really worried that I would have to, like, get the on campus health center to help with them or something. But I can do them all on my own. I have an idea for a new model, but I have so many ideas for models. I don't want to start it until I've got some of the ideas I'm working on knocked out. Oh boy, my eye itches again. I'm so itchy all over. Oh, thank God. Thank God, Koi Beans. I've been allowed my brekkie. I'm glad you like it. I'm actually very happy with it, which is a surprise to me. 50% overlay. Go on. There we go. Oh no! That's not the layer that I wanted. I really like the term brekkie. I think it's very cute. I like it much better than breakfast. It's also shorter. Yeah, I've noticed a little. But I really love your model style. It's first off, it's really unique. I love the big, thick, chunky eyelashes you do. I think they're really fun. Um, and then I also just love how much detail you always incorporate. You should do commissions. You're a minor though, right? So it might be difficult. Because I've wanted to do commissions for several years, but I just could not juggle the all the stuff that you need to do commissions as a minor, at least legally. And I did not particularly feel like crime, if I'm being truthful. 22% on color dodge. Oh, I see. Old fashion is always a really good inspiration for models, I think. Um, I really appreciate in the live 2D server how helpful you've been. I notice you always try and help folks out with their models, and I think that's really sweet of you. Ooh, congratulations! That'd be awesome. There we go. Okay, I'm very happy with that strand. I think that strand turned out quite well. And I want the hair to be very swishy. Ooh, I wigged out a little. Oh wait, I'm gonna show you her teeth because I put a little extra work into them. Oh, hang on. Where are your teeth? I'm very proud of her teeth. Oh, your allergies are back. Ah, I've been there. Trust me, allergies are kicking my butt. But yeah, that's how I feel Koi means. I try to compliment people's art when I can, but with classes I've been exhausted. Yeah, I actually shaded her gums and everything. Yeah, teeth. Numbers. I'm very proud of them because I want this model to be very well rendered. This is kind of like a rendering practice model. We may need to flatten some of this hair though, because my PC is starting to lag. Mm. Oh, there we go. Um, like we can flatten. Mm. There we go. Oh no. Hang on. I need to move my my I need to keep at least one for reference, but we don't need too many because then the computer will lag and stream might crash, and that would be bad. I want to go a few streams without tech issues, please. Modest and Noe Ipin. True. That's what I would like to be doing right now. If I was being completely honest and truthful, I want to go to bed, but I want to stream more than I want to go to bed, especially because I need to finish this freaking rendering because I have been putting this off for over a month. This strand is not going to be awesome. Well, what you could do, I'm going to be a bad influence, is you could make a model based specifically off of fun things that you want to do in the rigging. Like, um, this model's design is based off of wanting to play with like glitter and sparkles and eye shading and hair shading. So it's just going to be kind of like a very swishy, shiny model because that's what I want to work on. So you could do something like that for stuff you want to practice. That would be very cool. Yes, you could do like an angel kitsune character. That would be very cool. 53% on overlay. I need to do a model with wings. This model will have a tail, and it'll be my first model with a tail. Because even though canonically this design has a tail, you can't see it. And I didn't know it had a tail till after I made the model. So do with that information what you will. I do have a tail. You can see it in, I believe, the raid message for when I get raided. Um, but I animated my little wiggling tail in that hello animated emote because I thought it was very cute. Yes. This character will have a goldfish tail, so I also want to do some delayed physics with the fins. Yeah, I know. It's because I'm looking down. There's really not much I can do to fix it. But I'm kind of actively watching it and just going, okay. Yes, this model's a goldfish. Based off of a Ranchu goldfish. Because I think they're very cute and round, and I love them. Cam is attached to my screen, so if I do that, I can't see chat. So, um, there's not much I can do with that. But yeah. Oh, thank you for the head pats, Jax. I really appreciate it. I also can't do that. The tablet is on my desk, and I don't unfortunately have anything that I can sort of lift it on. Yeah, I am very shrimped right now. I am not practicing what I preach. This is hopefully a temporary setup. I want to figure out something better, but I don't I don't know what that will be. Oh, Oh, I needed that. Oof. Hang on, I'm gonna do some wrist stretches too. Well, I would, except I don't own this desk. It's in my dorm. So if I broke it, I could get in trouble and lose my housing money or have to pay for a new desk. You just know they're gonna charge me way more than this desk actually is worth. I want to shade the buns next. They're technically kind of at the back, but I want to shade them. So I think I'm going to because I cannot be stopped. I am a menace. I'm full of crime. This is what a crime filled face looks like. Create a mask. I also had a thought of doing some sort of like glowing effect. Elaborate. I don't think I understand. Um, I think I know what you're getting at, but I'm not certain. Because I do want to add a hair highlight that is separate from the rest of the rendering, but I don't know if that's what you're talking about, or if you're talking about something different. 45% on overlay. Oh, actually, probably closer to like 50 because I turned that down. Oh, hello, Strawberry. Welcome in. I hope you're well. Thank you for rolling the dice. Hello. I hope you're well. It's nice to see you. We are working on some hair shading right now because if I didn't do it on stream, it would never happen. Oh, just got off work. I hope your shift went well. If it didn't, I hope you are relaxing and recuperating. Oh, I'm very, very happy with that bun. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I am the best in the world at everything. Are we talking about the bun, or am I too sleepy to be a person? Oh, good on her. I'm very proud of her for doing that. Yes, the bun. Okay, thank you so much for the lurk, Jax. Have a lovely evening. I could do that and have just kind of like a shadow that when the head turns comes into view. I like that idea. Nope. I almost tried to treat my tablet like a touchscreen. I really like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm very proud of this. Oh man. I can't wait to also add the drop shadows on the ooh, I don't know how to speak. On the face so that I can have the I don't know how to speak. So I can have the hair really look like it's connected and this on the same sort of layers as the face. Very, very excited about this. All right. Now I need to decide. Probably gonna do it like this. Yeah, 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 yeah. These buns are not, do not follow the rules of real hair. These buns are pure fantasy because I cannot be bothered to figure out how hair works in any meaningful fashion beyond just what looks pretty. Please don't eat the hair, that's disgusting. 52% on overlay. Yes, 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 yes. You'd think after doing this enough times I would remember, but no. Nuh-uh. Hair good. You are unfortunately a silly goose. I want to also give the buns some like bounce, so if the model moves up and down, I can give it like a boing boing. I think that'll be really fun. Color dodge. Like 22. Oh, silly fish. My bad. Well, according to Lenten traditions, geese are fish, so checkmate. I say that like either of us celebrate the practice of Lent. Oh, we ran out of music again. Hang on. Let's get forest. Forest ambiance for our listening pleasure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Medieval Christians got very um generous with their descriptions of animals and waterfowl when they realized that it meant they could eat them for Lent. Spanish Spotify. Fascinating. I don't listen to any Spotify, so I wouldn't know the differences between the languages. Presumably just what type of lyrics it pushes to, correct? Ugh, I really like this. Oh my goodness. Ooh, and we can raid out to Luna. Welcome back. I hope you are still well. I am so happy with this hair, genuinely. I'm not usually very happy with the hair I draw, so I'm very proud of myself. Let's just do very simple shading on this last one. Just kind of a little pill-shaped hair orb. Actually, we're not going to do it that way. We're doing it this way. Oh, yeah. Certainly a dilemma. Is there any chance you can get back to your place of residence and change into something a bit more party appropriate? I'm sure there's someone who would find it fun to go out in scrubs, but I imagine it might also not be especially comfortable. I've known some nurses. I've spent probably more than my fair share of time in hospitals. Known some nurses who have really cute scrubs. Oh, if you have clothes in your car, that would work. Or I don't know. I've never been to a bar or a club, but you could also arrive in your scrubs and bring your clothes in like a bag, and then just take them in. Obviously, I don't know if that's actually possible, but that's my thought. Just realized I almost forgot to bump down the opacity on these lines. That would have been bad. Oh, that's really annoying. I'm sorry. I have had a lot of struggles with tablets and screen sharing. Most of my stream setup is pretty I don't want to say silly, but certainly DIY would be a good term for it. Ooh, yeah. I feel that. Ultimately, it is up to you. I hope whatever you do, you have some fun at least. Color dodge. Nope. Color dodge, please. Hup, hup. How do I do mine? Well, it depends on my setup because my setup also varies a lot between streams. What kind of tablet do I have? I have a Wacom Intuo. Oh no, Wacom Cintiq. I remember. I'm good at things. And so I have to, because I'm on a Mac, I have to minimize my OBS window, minimize my Photoshop window, capture the Photoshop window in OBS, full screen both, and then move my Photoshop window to my tablet display. So it's a bit of a process. Oh, nice. Um, I'm sure I've already bothered you about this, but if you have any art you'd like to share in the Discord, I would love to see it. I always love seeing stuff that other artists have made. I'm so happy with this. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm so proud of myself. This looks so good rigged too. Ah, happy wiggles. Oh my goodness. I feel a little short because in my chair I can only you play OSU. Art is not your forte. What is OSU? If you care to elaborate, obviously you do not have to if you don't wish to. But I'm very nosy. That would be really cool. I would love to have an eye banner. Actually, OSU's. Oh, is it the one with the circles? But koi. I almost called you koi maker, like an a combination of you and ploy makers names. Koi beans. Actually, ad break moment. Hang on. Um, if you wanted, you could probably guide me through doing one because I wanted to make one inspired by the ones you made for Grub and for yourself. But I really like making my own stuff. I think it'd be really cool if you could help me do it. If you wanted, of course, no pressure. Yeah, ads. Ad town. Oh my goodness. Okay, ads should. Oh, I'm gonna burp. Thanks so much for sticking through the ad break. It really helps support the stream. Oh my goodness. Freaks out and fish. No, don't freak out. Let's merge my buns a little. Why don't I? Hang on. Don't punch the mic. I put my poor mic through enough already. Welcome back. Man, I know I've already said it, but your username brings me such delight, Strawberry Wish. It just conjures up images of clouds and strawberries and like strawberry milkshakes. Ah, just so cute. I love it. I do. I really like the way you compose them and the way you do the detail. So I wanted to at least get your feedback. And this is a ghost with very good hair. Yeah. Oh my goodness, gravy. There we go. It's your favorite fruit. Yes, I've done that joke before. I asked a friend what their favorite fruit was other than me, and they started typing their favorite fruit and had to interrupt themselves because they liked my joke. I was very proud of myself for that one. Okay, so this. Oop, I just dropped my pen. Hang on. Blech. Um, this is the hard part for me is shading the back of the hair because I want to go ham and all shiny like I did on the front, but I can't because it's the back, and if it's really shiny, it'll look weird. Thank you for the head pats. There's a really long delay between when the head pats appear in chat and when I see them on my model, which is probably because I'm taxing my computer with the stream because it doesn't have that much delay when I test it on my own. But also the whole point is for them to be on stream. So don't know that there's much I can do besides that eventual upgrade to a nice gaming PC that I'd like. Yes, of course. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna dig through my files, and you guys don't get to see my files. I adore you, but they're mine. You don't get to see them. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I appreciate that. I just did the GIF because that's what I have. This will work if it's gonna load. My computer does not love me right now, I would say. Hang on, how do I do? Oh, please don't die. Yep. I've also gotten a lot better at rendering eyes since I made my model, and so every time I look at them, I die a little bit because I'm like, oh no, I can do so much better. Ah, I love it. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. There we go. I am sparkling. That's okay. Shh, don't expose my secrets. No, please. I want to make a toggle where you can make me bald, but I don't think I rigged the hair well enough that I can actually do that without. Mm. If I had hand tracking, I would salute. So pretend that I did, and then if you make your version, I want to try as well because I think that would be really fun and a good way to practice drawing eyes. I've just taken a lot of time to color the entire thing in all the same color. That's okay though. Oh, oh. I'm so excited to rig all this hair. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so good. I may need to zoom in. Ooh, there we go. I'm gonna hide the body for now. I wanted to have it on as a reference. Oh, interesting. Versi face. I'll have to look into that. Um, I think Live 2D can, or not Live 2D, VTube Studio can do it. The reason I haven't looked into it is because it's a lot of work to rig a hand, and even the really good ones don't look awesome. So I don't really want to do the work because I'm very, very lazy. Too tired. Too tired. Oh, is it? I really want to make a 3D version of this model. I'm hopefully going to do that because I just downloaded a trial of Maya. Oh boy, I don't know the name of it. 3D software that I can get for free through my university. Um, so I'm gonna hopefully make a little 3D lemonade that you guys can rotate. No! Oh my goodness, Goy Beans. I've had First Thing Gym. It's not awesome. You'll survive, but it sucks. There is free software, but also Maya is like the industry standard, so if I can play around in it for a while, it'll be fun, right? I might have classes that use it in the future because of the track I'm on. You hate your calc? Oh, your calc course or your calculator? I'm sure that's obvious to most people, but I am so special. Doot, doot. I think we're gonna do that, and then see what it looks like with the body on full opacity and the front hair on. I think that's probably fine. Oh yeah, I've had professors like that. I had a professor who I loved him. He was very, very lovely man, but also he was um, he was not teaching the course that I signed up for. I signed up for an astronomy course. I learned astrophysics. Do I remember astrophysics? Not even a little, but I did pass, and so it's everything is fine. We're gonna do do a little extra detail, just as a treat for me. I have a lot of fun rendering. Yeah, fast professors are kind of scary, especially because you're like, no, wait, I needed the information that was on that slide, and they're like, no, we can't put the slides up on the LMS because then no one will show up to class. I'm like, well, you can just set an attendance grade, like that's you can fix this, please. I need the notes. Oh boy. Or I have a professor who talks a lot about how many people are going to drop his class or leave or stop showing up, and I'm like, that's unfortunate, but also not something any of my other professors have talked about. Oh yeah, I've been there. Ultimately, you need to prioritize your own safety. As much as I want to be like, oh, go for it, um, you'll probably be the best at getting a read on the people who you are interacting with. And if you can get a read on them and you think, oh, they'll be fine, um, I would say go for it, but ultimately prioritize your own safety first. I'm glad that it seems chill at least. That's good. But also it is scary. Like I do get it. It's terrifying. Yeah, it does suck. I get it. Um I believe there is an extension that you can use to set your pronouns here on Twitch. Um It'll display them in my chat, but I don't remember the link. I need to remember to actually put it in my bio links at some point. I forgot. Um, but if you wanted to share your pronouns, anyone in chat, if you ever want to just share your pronouns or ask for anyone else's pronouns, please feel free. I'd like for this to be a safe space where you can ask. On mobile. Ah, yeah. The eternal struggle. I prefer to watch Twitch from mobile most of the time, but a lot of streams, especially those with really cool overlays, are really hard to see on mobile. So I've tried to make all of my stuff as mobile friendly as possible, but not everything is, unfortunately. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. Uh, I feel like I have a. You're in your car, and you know what? Sometimes you need to just sit and relax. Like sometimes you want to get home, but you need to be relaxing and just taking a second to breathe more than you need to be home. That's something that I've experienced with walking around on campus. Is there are times when I'm like, man, I really wish I was back in my dorm, but also I cannot walk anymore right now. I need to sit, I need to get some water, and I need to relax. Oh, pink lemonade. I'm very proud of this toggle because the shorts I rigged them not awesome, and so they it was a lot of work to get the toggle to actually work. Yeah, strawberry lemonade overlay 53 overlay 53. We're gonna add just as a treat for me, just a little tiny bit of highlights, just as a treat for my health. I love saying things are just as a treat or that they are for my health. It's one of my favorite turns of phrase because it's just like I'm a little Victorian man who has to go to his cabin on the sea for his health. That's fair. That's fair. I'm glad that you can at least retreat to your car. Like it does suck that other places are stressful, but you know, it's nice to have at least one place. I have spent more of my life than I care to admit trying not to freak out while hiding in the bathroom. You know, the bathroom and I are very close friends. Um, hey, I'm finally starting to remember what the different layer modes that I want to use are. Hooray! There we go. Oh, I'm so happy with this. Oh my goodness. Oh, I am so proud of myself. Especially because I spent so long procrastinating on this hair. So the fact that it is actually looking very good, uh, it's nice, you know. Like it sucks when you start doing something after procrastinating it on it for a while and it's not awesome. Like you know, this has been very relaxing. No, I am transgender. My pronouns are he, him, his. I have been on testosterone for almost 6 months now. I'm very flattered that you have to ask though. Yippee! Lunch. Lunch will probably be pasta. Oh man. I'm kind of flabbergasted, genuinely, that you have to ask. It's not a dumb question at all, but it is like wow, you know? Ooh, that's bigger than I want. I know what I'm doing. Yes. I That's exactly the vibe that I want. Oh, I'm really glad. I want to have like a very soft, relaxing voice. I think my voice is probably going to end up dropping pretty low, just because I haven't been on testosterone very long, and I feel I've experienced some pretty significant lowering of my vocal range. But I really like where it is right now. I'm very happy. You've like made my entire week with that question. Because I worry I really like to be soft and cute. I My manhood is not a rejection of the necessarily, I guess, somewhat effeminate. Good job, Koi Beans. That's very impressive. I've met a couple of men who have done that. Um, I don't know. I love things that are really cute and flowery and pastel, and just because I'm a man doesn't change that. Like I will always love these things, and sometimes I worry that it makes me easier. Ooh, my model does not love the way I'm moving my head right now. I worry that sometimes it makes me easier to clock. Yeah, voice training did nothing for me, especially because when I got excited, I immediately pitched my voice up really high, which kind of negated any work I had done with the voice training. But, you know, I'm very proud of myself for managing to advocate for myself enough to get on testosterone. Um, if you are trans feminine, I do have a friend here on Twitch. Her name is Luna's List, and I am sure I could bug her for some tips because she is absolutely amazing at voice training. Her voice is so beautiful. Yeah, yeah. I've heard that. It's very unfortunate. I I do wish that you guys had kind of the that to look forward to. I've heard though that like E will change your body faster than testosterone might. But that's all kind of me looking at the blogs I follow, so I don't know that it's necessarily super true. I follow a lot of trans women on Tumblr. There's this lovely one. She is I think she, I think they use all pronouns. They go by Saint Josie, and she is really funny. And she has a video uh, where it's a TikTok duet to a trans woman who goes, "Did you know that E doesn't do anything for your voice?" And so she says in a very feminine voice, "Wait, it doesn't?" And then in a very baritone, masculine tone, "What have I been taking then?" And it's very funny. Um, I don't think I have any commentary on that. I just like that video. you know, I will say I do wish I have gotten I wish that my body was changing a little faster. Like I understand that it takes time, but also I want I want muscles. um and also just kind of I think really the main physical change besides the voice that I've seen is my leg hair, which I had not considered before going on testosterone, and it would not have impacted my decision. But it is so hard to put sunscreen on my legs now because they're so hairy. Yeah, I know. I work out quite a bit. My physical activity can vary a lot because of my yes, thank you, friends. My physical activity can vary a lot because of my physical health issues, but I'm pretty active. I work out most days, and something that they won't tell you is that a wheelchair is like the best back and shoulder workout you'll ever get. I I definitely noticed while I was using my wheelchair more consistently, and probably will again once I get get it back. Is I my back and shoulders look amazing, like so broad and muscular. So any trans men in the audience, just get yourself a wheelchair. This is not medical advice. Please don't get a wheelchair just for exercise. Ooh, I wish I could rock climb. I don't think I can walk quite well enough for that yet. Hopefully, I'll get to a place where I can, but my mobility is still quite poor. Hopefully, someday. Hang on. I figured out why my tablet sometimes sort of the keyboard stops or not the keyboard the mouse tracking. Oh, I'm a terrible influence. Um, but I've my mouse tracking sometimes craps out, and I was trying to figure out why that is. And as I was setting up my tablet, I figured it out. It's because a cat has chewed on the cord, and I didn't notice this, but I am not surprised even a little. Well, that's good. That's good. Um, I feel like referring to someone specifically as your ex creates a specific idea, at least in my mind, because at least coming from high school, there are a lot of not so amicable breakups. We'll say folks who have had a real bad time. Oh man, I'm really proud of myself. I think I'll actually be able to get this done soon. And the hair was honestly like a big piece of why I hadn't finished the model. So I'm really glad I decided to stream this. I was gonna probably stream a game if I didn't stream this, but I wanted to draw on stream. I haven't done it in a while. Up, 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 up. Ah man, this hair looks so soft. I really like it. That's fair. I personally am very liberal, but especially in the United States, the Conservative Party is very, very hateful. Um, so you know, I try not to bring too many politics onto the stream though, if we can keep it that way. Uh, yeah, I feel like that's fairly common, at least in younger relationships. I know a lot of friends who have had um, partners that they maybe weren't ready for at the time, and there's no hate there. It's just like things ended worse than they probably should have. I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually dated anyone. I I personally I don't know. I haven't really seen an interest in it. It's I don't know. I think courtship could be fun. I think it could be really fun to like have a lot of elaborate grand gestures of romance and all that good stuff. But I'm not I don't know. I don't know. I don't really get it beyond the fun of just doing big stuff like that for your partner. My friend thinks I may be asexual, and I don't know that I disagree, but I haven't really thought about it much because it doesn't really matter to me that much. Although the ace arrow flag is very very pretty. It's kind of like a blue and yellow. I it's kind of like this channel's um color scheme. If I'm being honest, that would be really funny actually if I turned out to be ace arrow and my channel is already all done up in the flag's colors. Like I don't even need to do anything for Pride Month. I really like this nature sounds. I downloaded it as a soundtrack for streaming D&D, but I just turned it on because I didn't want to be drawing in complete silence, and I couldn't get YouTube Capture to work the way I wanted it to. Oh, I see. I see. I don't know. I feel like I get that from my friends, but I don't know. I I kind of struggle with knowing the social rules of relationships if they're not explicitly explained to me. Um, which I really like about streaming because I can kind of create a very explicit set of rules and say, hey, these are the rules we're going to follow as a community. I like that. It makes things a lot easier for me. But it does mean that I have to enforce them. And I sometimes struggle with that because I wanna be nice, and sometimes you do have to be a little bit selfish to properly enforce rules. Okay, I've seen that term a lot. What is a situationship? I don't know. Oh boy. Do I want to know? I'm very curious now. But yeah, I see a lot of people discussing their relationships, and it seems like a lot of fun to be in a relationship, but also very stressful. And I know, especially with all of my chronic health, I might not be a very reliable partner. Oh, interesting. So it's like you are in a relationship that has sort of the same vibes as dating, but you're not committed, and so you can end up being hurt if I'm understanding it correctly, which I may not be. I don't know. Interesting. Okay. So I've seen the term online, especially the term lesbian situationship, but if I'm honest, I didn't think to look it up. I was just like, okay, that's a thing. All right. Oh no. Hang on. Hang on. I want my music back. Give me my music, please. There we go. Uh, that's not music, is it? I guess it's just noise sounds. Interesting. Well, I hope that you are happy in your relationships, no matter how you experience them. Some things I don't get, but that doesn't mean they aren't wonderful for the people who do. I hope all of your guys' relationships are fulfilling and giving you what you'd like and need from them. And if they aren't, I hope you can communicate that with the people who are in these relationships with you. You can have those lovely moments together. Sorry, now I'm being a bit of a sap. This is what happens when I stream too late. I get too emotional. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know if it's the vibe I want for the stream. Ah, you're turning me into a sheep. Oh no. Ah, I'm a sheep. I'm also trying to be soft spoken so that I can not disturb my roommates. Quiet hours did technically begin 30 minutes ago, so I don't want to get in trouble. And all of the people on my floor are lovely, so I don't imagine that they would really be too awful about it. But I also don't want to disturb them because they are lovely. Oh, oh, how have I done this? Oh, I see what I've done. 53, or that's good enough. Oh, interesting. I'm sorry. I hope you're not. No, it's okay. It's all right. I'm glad you feel comfortable enough to share here. Generally, I don't really know how to react to these sorts of things. I wouldn't say they're too intimate if you're comfortable sharing. Um, but I don't really know how to react because I don't have any experience in that. Oh, hydrate. That's a good thought. All right. Let me grab my highlight and then I might be able to finish up this back hair before I raid out. I'd like to. I don't know if I will, but I'd like to. Oh man, I think I have a handful of friends live. I need to decide who I'm going to actually raid. Oh man, I'm very happy with this. Oh my goodness. Hang on, you're not going to be a ghost. Just for a moment, I want to bask in my achievements. Oh, I like it. I kind of want to turn down some of the highlights though. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We might. We'll see. We'll see. I get that. I do. It can be really hard to figure out how much is appropriate to share. I definitely overshare just because I don't really know how much I should share. Thank you. I'm really proud of it so far. I really am excited. I really like working on it as well. But I think I just like drawing, which is good because that's what I want to do as a job. So pretty convenient, I would say. I need to actually be better about wearing my wrist brace though, because I am a silly goose and I forget it, which is suboptimal. Oof. My face itches and then I scratch my face and my VTube Studio freaks out because it's like, oh my goodness, I cannot find his eyes. There's no face here. I did. I can do it again if you'd like, but I did. It has been so hot up here as well. I have been just absolutely sticky all the time. I don't love it. It is in fact kind of awful. Come on, give me my zoom tool, please. Thank you. Oh yeah. That was probably because I used the smudge tool. So that's awesome. Um, Good to know though that the little buffering that I'm experiencing also comes through on your guys' end. Awesome. That's why I usually stream games because it's an easier load on my computer because I stream all my games from my Switch as the console. So it makes everything a lot easier because I don't have to worry about my my laptop having too hard of a load on it. Of course, it just doesn't really. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I would probably end up doing something similar if I had a car because I am very cheap. This is why I have the watermark on my on VTube Studio. Ah man, yeah, it is not amazing. I I have been. Let's put back the pink lemonade. I want that for now. I have been suffering as I walk between my classes because I do get the transit services, so I do get some assistance, but it's still just awful. I am struggling. That's okay. Being a nerd is pretty great. Um, and bag heavy with art supplies is the best kind of heavy it can be. Because bag heavy with textbooks is just stupid. Honestly, go for it. If you have the means, it could be really beneficial. Um, I wish I had a powered wheelchair because that would be so lovely, but I just cannot justify the price right now. So, maybe someday. I guess the normal thing would be to want something like to want to be able to walk well enough where I don't fantasize about wheelchairs. But, you know, it's, you know, yeah, yeah. I have been able to find cheaper versions of my books online. Um, that has been really good. I really like this. Yeah, I need to tone down some of this shine on the front hair now, though, just because I've had a moment to stop looking at it. I don't think it looks bad. I just think it's a little too over the top. Yeah, wheelchairs are really lovely, and if you think you would benefit from one, I 100% recommend trying one out. Oh no, that's so annoying. I'm glad you can do it for at least one of them. Oof. Why are textbooks so expensive? Like of all of the demographics to try and get money from, I feel like college kids is a weird one. Here. I'm going to finish this hair strand. Oh no, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna finish this hair strand, and then we're gonna figure out who we're gonna raid out to because I need to start moving towards bed. As much fun as I'm having, I am also very tired, and know that I will regret it immensely in the morning if I don't get to bed soon. Oh, this hair looks so good. Very, very proud of myself. Oof. You may also be able to, depending on like what your finances look like, you may also be able to talk with your school's financial aid office, and they may be able to help you find solutions. It varies a lot. Yeah, it's bedtime for everyone. It seems like. All right. Um, I forgot how much fun it can be to really like zone out and render. Oh no. You, that's really, really not awesome. I really hope you can get that sorted because that's very important. I'm so sorry. I feel like I sounded sarcastic, but genuinely, like, that is very stressful. Um, I have been able to get everything sorted, like with my money and my stuff. So I'm very proud of myself for that. It's under review. Interesting. I wonder why. That's really, really awful. Well, that's good at least. I have also been pretty good at applying for scholarships, and disability money has paid for a good chunk of my tuition as well. Oh, yeah. Name change can really mess with that. All right. So I think we're gonna be done for now because we need to find someone to raid out so that we can all get to bed. Oh, hang on. We're gonna just put this on the floor. Okay, there we go. Just chatting, and we're gonna put the chat window back. Let's see who we're gonna raid. Luna's live. Archie's live. Let's raid to Luna because I adore Luna and I want to raid her so I can watch her at least a little before I stream. Okay, so um yes, all right. So let me get the raid message. Let's see. Where is my raid message? Here we are. Okay, where is my thing? Hang on. All right. So I wanna say that today's stream was sponsored by Sparkles. A bit of a silly thing to have as my stream sponsor, but I don't know. I really like taking the time to make all my rendering very sparkly and shiny. So I'll say that that's what brings today's stream to us today. And so I wanna thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see ya when I see ya. Goodbye.